My name is Nick Suszynski, and I'm the Director of Development for Jesuit High School. And as I was walking in this morning, Chris Latos pulled me aside and said, "Now, Nick, please don't be disappointed when the youth outperform you." And I said, "Chris, I'd be disappointed if they didn't." And clearly, by the dance routine we just saw by Tyra, they did not disappoint. So please give another warm applause for the wonderful talents of the youth of the club. I was first introduced to the Boys and Girls Club of Tampa when I was 10 years old as a fifth grader attending Villa Madonna School. In the fall of 1990, although it was unbeknownst to me then, my experience and those of my fellow classmates was made possible by the hard work of some of our community leaders who are here with us today. Individuals like Joe and Ann Garcia and Glenn Permui Sr., and so many others who dedicated years and time and talent and treasure in making that club possible. They have been lifelong advocates of the club, and I'm so grateful for their leadership to this community. At that time, they forged a unique partnership with the school in which the basketball team was allowed full access to the facility every day after school, on weekends, and throughout the summer. Entering through those big blue doors of the West Tampa Club each day after school, for me, was like entering into a whole new world. I was immediately immersed and surrounded by different cultures, races, ethnicities, religions. It was a unique experience to me that I wouldn't have otherwise had possible, but it's one that I'm extremely grateful for. And despite our differences in life, we were united as one, really in a language not spoken in words, but found in the camaraderie that was forged in the athletic arena. And for me, it was basketball, and it was the sounds of piercing whistles, squeaking shoes, the soft echo of the leather when it finds the palm of your hand. And it was also found in the discipline that was exemplified by every member of the staff who bestowed respect by every member of the club and who demanded respect by all of us in return. It was a place where those lessons were taught daily, and today in a world where contrasting views seem to permeate our society and seem to offer easy excuses for us to be divided, today those lessons have never been more important. In closing, my father grew up in a small town just outside of Pittsburgh. It was a hard-working borough populated mainly by steel millers, people like his father and his father's father who helped build the Boys and Girls Club there in the 1920s. At that time, the neighborhood was a tough one, and it was populated mainly by different cultures as well. And that club offered as essentially a beacon of unity for those different cultures to unite in a common place where their differences unified them and didn't separate them. That club in Pittsburgh was not as fortunate as the club here in Tampa. They were not able to celebrate a 90th anniversary like we are doing today. And today, without that club, is a neighborhood in disarray. Teen pregnancy rates are up. High school graduation rates are down. Increased poverty, increased crime. Those are all directly due to the club going away. And when you talk to a resident there, the resident said, when the club left, the neighborhood went too. That's why it's so important for us to be here today. We have an obligation not to let that happen here in Tampa, and we have a commitment to the youth to provide for them the great futures that they deserve. I thank you for making great futures possible for others. With that being said, it's a great privilege for me to introduce to you a 6-year member of the club, the 2016 Youth of the Year, Ms. Taylor Cauldron.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Taylor Cabral, and I am the 2016 Boys and Girls Club's Youth of the Year. I loved being a club kid in my hometown of Louisiana, but the devastation of Hurricane Katrina uprooted me and my family. Thankfully, my move to Tampa introduced me to the Liberty Montpelier Teen Center. Though both clubs were different, each one has played a pivotal role in shaping the person I am today. The club has invested its time, love, and care into helping me achieve my goals and build a path towards a great future. I am a proud graduate of Robinson High School and am successfully finishing up my first year at Florida Memorial University, where I am majoring in political science. Though I have left Tampa, my heart remains with the club, and this former club kid before you today is now an employee at the Miami-Dade Boys and Girls Club. I now have the chance to give back what the club has provided to me, serving as a role model and mentor to the youth that needed it the most. As a staff member, I get to teach kids about something I'm very passionate about, dance, and the very place that taught me my love for it. I'm fortunate to have achieved some success at an early age, and none of this would be possible without the investment that the club and the Gowan family made in me. I'll forever be grateful for those opportunities and will do my best to help others that simply need a chance, someone to believe in them, and the encouragement to achieve their goals. Thank you for being a part of my journey and for making great futures possible.